Hello and welcome. My name is MiniBetrayal and I am here from the future to explain that what you are about to see is part 2 of Factorio There Is No Spoon. This game was recorded in just one sitting with a couple of breaks, and instead of cutting out of the boring parts, I have just sped them up so you can keep track of all my actions and keep an eye on a modded clock in the top corner. This game was recorded with the tutorial-like nature in mind, so I do try my best to talk through what I'm doing as I go. Last episode, we constructed the very beginnings of a smelting column, and this time we continue that into a simple main bus system to automate the crafting of red, green, and military science. Enjoy! Okay, so now we do have at least some copper and iron on the bus. If I turn to my book, the next one we have is this, if I get it the right way around, green circuit assembly area, which I'm going to plop down there. We need an axe. Okay, so let's not pick anything up without the axe, because that'll take forever. So yes, I'm not actually going to build it straight away, however. This is the next one I'm going to build. It's just, so this is a red and green science assembly, but the input I'm sort of standing by there requires green circuits. So it has to be positioned after the output of the green circuits from over here. Right, have I got... Right, so let's start throwing down some of these assemblers. Okay, and for the moment I'm only going to do the red science there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and apparently I'm only going to do 5 of them. No, actually I lied. I am going to do some of those over there as well, and I need another 2 machines. Okay, so this line here requires iron, and the line above it requires copper. So I'll plug those in as soon as I've got the necessary stuff. I'll do the power. Yeah, so things have been a little slow until now, but from this point things should really start picking up the pace, and hopefully you'll get to see things beginning to work and sort of come together. Generally speaking, having green science automated by the time I get to an hour is a good sign. You can get them down there, you can get them down there and go in there. And I'm going to make a couple more science labs. I'm going to make some more belts first. And I also want that lot working, because that will at least give me some belts down here. I want that to come up there. Do I have... No, science lab isn't quite ready yet. Well, making them. So let's come up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and a pipe. I'm going to pick up this science lab now. I'm going to double power. Don't quite need it yet, but I want to double power. There we go. Ooh, that one needs to be moved down by 1. There we go. So now we're producing plenty of power for the new factory. Why isn't this working? This isn't working because that inserter's facing the wrong way. That won't help things. Okay, and science lab goes there and there. Okay, and inputs like that. Okay, now we have red science automated. A little bit slow for what most people would want in a, quote, speed run, unquote. But from here we've got a lot of the setup we need to get the next few things done very, very quickly. Now let's start looking over here. So for the green circuits we want copper to come in on that line, and iron to come in on this line here. And I'm just going to split it like that, which is horrible. Everyone look away. So at the end of the green science production, I've got a wooden chest which should really be limited. I'm not quite sure why it's not. So to allow me to collect both. Yeah, that one was limited. To allow me to collect both inserters and transport belts. Okay, I'm also going to give myself a box to collect green circuits. Okay, automation 2 is done. Excellent. You want some power over there as well. And your box, which I will limit to 3 stacks. Okay. Splitters, need more circuits. Okay, after automation 2, steel is a good place to go. Come on. There it is. And you actually want to be a bit further back than that. You want to be there. And you are going to come under. There, under there, under there. And attach in on that side. So that one wants to be, where are they? Oh no, that one has to be a level 2 assembler, so I need at least one level 2. Okay, that one makes them, and you also need plates. That's right. Give you an input and an output. Oh, steel is done. And then let's do military. Military's finished, move on to fluid handling. Technically not necessary to launch a rocket, but extremely useful to have. And another one of them. Stick one there. Stick one there. Okay, so 53 minutes. Technically we have automated green science. There it is. Okay, the next thing I want to do is to build my mall. Now it's a very little mall. But it does a bunch of things that we do need to take care of. So, let's make some assembly machine 2s. Let's pick up a bunch of gears and circuits to help out with this. Now this line here just takes iron in. This line here takes circuits. So yes, this particular mall just does assembly machines, drills and pipes, but really that's all I need. Okay, so 55 minutes in and we now have all of that automation done. Now it's all level 1 assemblers at the moment, apart from down there. Because that makes level 2 assemblers, I'm going to come back to it later and swap everything out. So what I do want to do, I'll just pinch these. How many is in this box? 217. That will do. That will do nicely. Pinch a bunch of stuff from over here and make some more mining drills. So at the moment our bottleneck is iron supply. Not iron smelting, because we've got more column than we're using here, but we only have 6 miners, so let's increase that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That should help. we've got 3 of them. Stick down some more sciencey labs. Is the iron making it through yet? Okay, no, now the bottleneck is smelting, because you can see it's starting to build up at the end. So I need to go grab some more stone. Okay, and let's see, that will have to do for now. This one's still eating all the iron for the gears at the moment. Let's drop that down to just 1 stack of gears for the moment. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break because we are at 1 hour. We're doing well so far, but I desperately need a break. Okay, I am back, and I've totally forgotten what I was doing. Jolly good. Okay, iron is not as nice as I would like it to be, so I am going to increase our iron supply. How many miners do I have up there at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's bring that to 13. I need another 6 on each side. That'll give us a full yellow belt worth of iron coming in. Okay. Okay, what's next in my blueprint book? That looks like... that is grey science, or military science. Okay, after fluid handling, let's get turrets, because we need that for the military science. Yeah. So by the end of it, I plan to have 20 labs. Oh, there we go. So after that, I think we can move to military 2. That will start using green science as well. Is my full belt of iron coming in yet? Okay, the full belt of iron starts here. Oh, there's military 2 done already. Oil processing. Okay, let's put this guy down. And where shall I put it? There. I'll start getting things ready for it. Ah. Okay, slight problem in the blueprint here. This belt here is supposed to face that way. Oh, and out of belts. Right, so we have iron coming in here. Copper coming in here. Grab some more of these guys. Okay, the iron's doing much better now. Where did they go? They go down there. In fact, they live down there. Okay, upgrade all of that to level 2 assemblers. Do need to keep an eye on the power as we put these ones in because they use much more power. And then I think that's everything running on level 2 assemblers. There we go. I am going to put in 3 furnaces there, just to get me some steel. There we go. Excellent. Let's increase our supply of circuits. Okay, oil processing is done. Let's move on with flammables. Okay, and now we should probably look at increasing the copper supply. Grab 20 drills, that'll be enough for now. So, 13 on each side, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's flammables done. Okay, and there's my 13 on each side, so that's one mining column. A little bit of an odd shape, but it gives me the right amount on each side of the belt. Science, flammables, advanced materials processing. Okay. How are things going with the rest of the factory? Doing alright. Let's pick up some of these fellows. I want to start looking at power again, so let's do 8 of them, which needs 4 of them, which needs a couple of pipes as well. Okay, let's start putting these machines in. And we also want to feed copper in up here. Okay, so you'll see at the end up there I have a box, well, I will have a box. That's just to collect a little bit of extra ammunition, just in case I do need to fight off any biters. I don't in theory we shouldn't need to, but you know, best safe than sorry and all that. Okay, so we're making turrets now. These guys require coal and these guys require steel, neither of which are currently on the bus, so we need to go and do that. So for that I need, let's see, what do I need? I need a bunch more of them, a bunch more of them. I need to go up and make another trip to grab stone, I think. Yeah, I need more of them. How are we doing in the way of power poles? I'll craft some more. We'll need some splitters and some underground belts, so I really should have grabbed iron on the way. Running back this way, hop on the copper belt. If you can run, in fact, no, I did that the wrong way around. I'm going over this way. I was going to say, if you can run on a belt, it will always make you just a little bit faster, which is useful. But I want to expand power first, because our power is it's staying yellow. So if I just double what we've got here, 1, 2, 1, 2, that needs to be moved to there. Science wise, I'm just basically doing the ones I need in order, so I don't need any of those ones. I lied, I do need optics. But yes, otherwise I'm doing the ones... Why is nothing happening? Why are we not doing optics? Ah, because I've cut the power. There we go, now we're doing optics. Yes, I'm doing the sciences we need in order, for the most part. And I need one there. Okay, that will... pipes. There we go. That's doubled the power. Okay, yes. Doing the sciences I need in order. Next one is engine. Okay, and then we'll come over to our steel smelting column. Get rid of these rocks, because of course now we need some steel. Oh, I need some more of them, and I need more iron. Should have picked that up first, never mind. Let's pick up the steel we've got. And I'm going to craft some pump jacks. Right, let's get this done. Zoom. engine science is done. Next one we need is energy distribution 1. Okay, so around here we've got a bit more of a complicated blueprint set up. It is essentially, so between these two columns here, both of which are for steel, there is a gap which you will probably notice. I'll come back to that. The reason for that is it allows us to squeeze some coal between them, which has twofold benefits. Firstly, it means we can get coal to this second part of the steel smelting, the bit that turns iron plates into steel. But also, we can direct any spare from that to the bus for the grenades, for the military science, and as well for plastic. So the 3 lines that lead off to the left of me there, they all go off to the bus. One of them is steel, one of them is stone bricks, and the other is the coal line. Okay, so that should... we're actually making that already, that's okay. And we need this side done as well. I'll put this in now. Okay, so that will feed coal to my first smelting column for steel. Then we want to take this back to the bus. Okay, so coal wants to come in on either one of these lines, it doesn't really matter, I think. No, it doesn't matter. So coal can come in there. Oh, there's electric distribution, next one is sulfur processing. And then steel wants to come in on one of these ones, again it doesn't really matter which. Okay, while we're here we'll finish this off. That wants to be iron. Something is wrong there. That's better. And he wants to be there. So iron can come in there. And there. And copper wants to come in. Oh, I need another one of them. Copper wants to come in there. Okay. So now I want to make a second mining column. Okay. Firstly, I'm going to move that to there. 1, 2, 3. That means I can get rid of these ones up here. Okay, how many miners do I have on me? 32, that is enough. I'm also going to put in another smelting column. Okay, so the way this one will work, 13 on each side, like that, and that will go straight in there. This one is essentially not yet built, but is going to go under there. To there. Okay, this one, meanwhile, is going to come all the way along here and go into our steel smelting. That will give us some steel. And as soon as I get round to building it, we'll have more iron coming in as well. Very good. Okay, coal is drying up a little bit, not to worry. Okay, now something that I guess should be mentioned, this blueprint does not have a output for the grey science here, so just bear that in mind. But we are going to put the output, it's going to come along there, it's going to head to the west. Oh, there's a tree in the way. And is going to join there. And it will line up with the science labs. So when we're ready to do military science, we should have... No, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. No, 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 no. Stupid things. Yeah, so when we're ready to do military science, all we have to do is do it, essentially. So, hour and a half, we have automated military science. It's not doing anything yet because it's still waiting for steel, but it is ready to go. Okay, sulfur is done, plastics is next. Hello, hello, Editing Betrayal back here from the future once more. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Next time we'll start gathering and processing oil to start crafting more complex factory components. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.